Level 1, the isolation begins. People start pulling away from you. Not because you did anything wrong, because you changed and they can feel it even before you can. Your old friends stop calling. The group chat goes quiet when you speak. You sit in rooms full of people and feel completely alone. And instead of that breaking you, it doesn't. You feel peace in the silence. You start waking up at 3 a.m., not from a nightmare, just awake, alert, like something is summoning your attention. You lie there in the dark, and the thoughts that come aren't random. They're clear, ordered, heavy with meaning. You start writing them down. Most people would call it insomnia. You're beginning to understand it is something else entirely. Level 2, your discernment sharpens, asterisk. You walk into a conversation, and you already know how it ends. Someone is smiling at you, and you feel the betrayal behind the smile. Someone says, "I'm happy for you," and your chest tightens. You don't say anything. You just watch. You start seeing layers behind people's words. Motives, agendas, pain they're hiding. It frightens you at first. You wonder if you're becoming paranoid. But then, it keeps being right. Every single time, a coworker you trusted moves against you. A friend you defended lies to your face. And you had felt it coming days before it happened. This is not anxiety. This is anointing sharpening your discernment. The dangerous ones never know they've been read. Level 3, the dreams get louder. You stop dreaming in random images. Now the dreams have structure. A message you're supposed to carry. A door you're supposed to open. You wake up with a weight on your chest that takes hours to lift. Some mornings you sit on the edge of your bed and don't move for 10 minutes. Not because you're tired, because you just received something in the night and you're still processing it. People around you start treating you differently. Strangers ask for your advice without knowing why. A woman at a bus stop tells you her problems before she even knows your name. A child stares at you too long in a grocery store. An elder speaks to you like you're older than your age. They sense something in you that you are still learning to name. Level 4, the attack intensifies. Here is where it gets dangerous. The moment your anointing starts to surface, opposition follows. Suddenly everything breaks at once. Finances collapse. Relationships crumble. Opportunities vanish the moment they appear. You begin to question everything. Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? Maybe I imagine it all. This is not coincidence. This is resistance. Every anointed person throughout history faced a wilderness season, a period where everything that was not meant for them was stripped away. It feels like punishment. It is actually preparation. But you don't know that yet. You're sitting in a car you're about to lose, in an apartment whose lease you can't renew, calling a number that no longer answers. And something inside you, against all logic, refuses to break. That refusal? That's the anointing holding you together when everything else is let go. Level 5, you can no longer live normally. You try to go back. You try to laugh at the old jokes. You sit at the old table. You scroll through the old content. It feels hollow. Every single time. Like trying to wear clothes that no longer fit your body. You've outgrown the version of yourself that used to be comfortable here. And that is terrifying because that version felt safe. Now you're called to something that has no safety net. No warranty. No applause. Not yet. People around you are planning vacations. You're being asked to build something that doesn't exist yet. They are chasing comfort. You're being drafted into purpose. And the gap between you and them widens. Not with arrogance, but with direction. You know where you're going, even when you can't see the road. Level 6, the anointing costs you something real. Let's be honest. This is the level most people don't talk about. The anointing will cost you a relationship you thought was permanent. A person you loved who cannot follow you where you're going. Not because they're bad, because they were assigned to a version of you that no longer exists. You will grieve them. You will question your path because of them. There will be a night, probably 2 a.m., in a quiet room, where you almost turn back, almost call them, almost shrink back into who you were. Don't. The cost of anointing is always something you value. That's what makes it real. That's what separates assignment from ambition. Ambition costs you nothing. Assignment costs you everything that was keeping you comfortable. Level 7, you start walking in it. And then, quietly, something shifts. The thing you were put here to do starts moving. Not with fanfare, not with an announcement. You say the right thing to someone, and it changes their life. You make a decision that makes no logical sense, and it opens a door. You stand in a room you were never supposed to enter, and you belong there. The same mouth that people overlooked starts carrying weight. The same hands that people dismissed start building things that last. You are not louder than before. You are more precise. Every word lands. Every move counts. People who once ignored you now ask to be in the room. You don't say, "I told you so." You don't have time.